on the list. Hit the road and have some fun. Cheap summer camping adventures to rough it on a budget. Plus exciting, crazy new roller coasters that will drop your jaw and drop gravity. But first, blast off to the solar party of the century. Super cool ways to get ready for the eclipse at the top of our list right now.
2 months from today, the first complete solar eclipse in the US in nearly 4 decades will be visible from one end of the country to the other. Excitement is beginning to build, especially in the best locations to see the spectacle. It's time to prep for the big event. So going dark during the day is at the top of our list.
It seems people go a little crazy when they see a total solar eclipse. And that was true in 1979 when it was such a huge event. It was broadcast live on ABC.
Frank, this is absolutely amazing. There you can see it. The roar of the crowd has just gone up. This is just the most exciting thing I think I've ever participated in.
According to observatory manager Claude Haynes, this soon-to-be sky show will be something to behold.
So we have a perfect alignment of the moon against the surface of the sun at the same diameter. And that's what creates the total solar eclipse. And that lets you see that beautiful corona around it. It's really a neat effect, and it's a neat thing to see.
And August 21st, we'll have the chance to see one go from coast to coast. So here's what to expect.
So it starts in Oregon and tracks all the way across the country to South Carolina. You can be outside of the solar eclipse path to see part of the eclipse, but for you to see the moon totally cover the surface of the sun, you need to be within that eclipse path.
It may only last a few minutes, but a lot will happen in that short amount of time.
It'll get a lot cooler because you don't have the sun beating down on you. It's been blocked by the moon. It will get dark, like twilight, not totally dark, but you will be able to look into the sky and see really bright stars in the sky that are blocked out normally by the sun's light. You'll also notice wind, so that there's oftentimes a wind current that comes with that cooling when the sun disappears.
But if you want to experience the solar eclipse in all its glory, you need to be prepared.
Well, you have to use some special equipment. The first one is a set of solar glasses, which may look like you're watching a 1950s 3D movie, but it blocks out 99.9% of the sun. These are not normal sunglasses, so there's some myths about using old photographic film. Or you can use CDs that will block the light, but those can harm your eye.
You can order inexpensive certified eyewear online, or take part in festivities at local observatories, or even better, hit the road.
It's a rare kind of event, and if you have the ability to travel to the center line, I certainly would recommend it. But you need to hurry because a lot of reservations have been taken and you may have trouble finding a place to stay.
Even if you have to stay home, you can still celebrate by throwing your own party. Send out invites using the new heat-activated US postage stamps, make some drinks
To the moon, the sun, and the stars.
Customize your solar eclipse glasses.
Let's just say I'm going to be the envy of all my friends. I'm not going to be able to see them, but I will be the envy of them.
And pass the time playing a little game of pin the moon on the sun with your blinged out specs.
I mean, I don't want to wait for the eclipse. I want to create my own eclipse. Let's go. Okay, so maybe got another 30 minutes before that covers the sun completely.
No matter how you are going to partake, have fun and be safe.
Here goes. Let the countdown begin.
3, 2, 1, blast off to the event that eclipses all others on the top of the list.
Of course, one great way to keep an eye on the skies, sleep under the stars. If you're looking to go camping this year, Jimmy Rhodes is pitching some ways to save big bucks. Jimmy, what's the deal?
In a hyper-connected, glued-to-the-screen world, sometimes you just gotta pitch camp and enjoy the great outdoors. Once you get past the initial investment in gear, camping's way cheaper than hotels and room service. But here are 3 ways to stretch your camping dollar even further. First up, camping memberships.
If you knew you could camp for half the price, would you?
Passport America charges an annual fee of $44. That can often pay for itself with savings on the first trip.
Our affordable memberships ensure half-off savings at nearly 1,900 campgrounds in the U.S., Canada, and Mexico.
The website and app have tools to help you with planning and routing your trip, whether you're looking for cabins, tent sites, or RV parks. Speaking of RVs, always look for free or cheap RV parking. Did you know that many, not all, Walmart locations offer free overnight RV parking in their lots? Walmarts aren't the only existing national infrastructure that wants to get you in the door. That's right, casinos want your money. Visit casinocamper.com to find inexpensive and free locations. Selected sites even have hookups and electric.
I think we found our people.
Look how large those parking spots are.
Some casinos require you to sign up for their membership or club in order to access RV parking. That usually includes some gaming credits. Gee, what do they want you to do while you're there? Finally, save money by declaring your pro status. The website Outdoor Pro Link connects outdoor brands to influencers, basically outdoor professionals. Sure, that usually means pro base jumpers and cliff climbers, but you might qualify too. Photographers, park rangers, even first responders and law enforcement can qualify for 35 to 45% off retail on 90 outdoor brands. You just fill out a simple online form, and acceptance into the program is entirely at the discretion of the ProLink staff. Hey, the worst they could say is no, but you just might score some huge savings. So dig that sleeping bag out of the closet. Saving money when you camp is what's the deal.
Well, if camping isn't your thing, how about a trip to an amusement park? Good news, almost all the major parks from Six Flags to SeaWorld have new roller coasters waiting to turn your world upside down. Roller coasters from coast to coast on The Breakdown. Roller coasters have been giving us white knuckles for more than a century. But the big parks aren't resting on their laurels. They're stepping it up with new coasters, from mind-bending modern masterpieces to old-school classics. We'll start out at Cincinnati's Kings Island, where everything old is new again. The brand new Mystic Timbers is the park's fourth wooden roller coaster. It's a huge, with 3,265 feet of drops, twists, and turns. It culminates as you enter the mysterious shed. Don't ask us what's in there, but we'd like to know.
Don't go in the shed. This is a restricted area.
Splashing into second?
Do you have what it takes to join the team?
As SeaWorld says so long to Shamu, they're focusing more on rides, like San Antonio's Wave Breaker Rescue Coaster.
The only coaster of its kind in North America.
The jet ski-themed cars whirl guests up to 44 miles per hour in a sea animal rescue-themed adventure. It opens this summer. Finally, Six Flags isn't kidding around with this one.
The Joker Free Fly Coaster. Like nothing you've seen before.
Six Flags just unleashed this beast at 3 of its parks: New England, Illinois, and Texas. The Joker 4D uses new magnetic technology to flip riders into another dimension.
With 2 beyond 90-degree drops, wicked flips, and fiendish inversions.
For more new coasters, drop in to thelisttv.com. Getting you primed for theme park season. New roller coasters are on The Breakdown.
And of course, if you ride those monsters, you'll want to record the moment. Chances are you'll probably take your pics on a phone, so you want to be sure they look awesome. We found some gadgets that'll seriously step up your phone photo game on the tech list.
Please warn those you love about the dangers of selfie stick abuse.
People in this Pizza Hut PSA on selfie sticks might have fared better if they had one of these. At number 1, Clickify Mini, a stylish selfie stick that has a compact design, remote control, and a nifty trick up its sleeve. A tripod hidden inside the handle pops out to take pictures of yourself and your peeps. Look it up at clickify.com. It goes for $45. At number 2, Moment 2.0, a battery case camera combo that wants to give you cinema quality video on the fly. Just slip on the case, attach the lens, and start snapping. Their promo highlights a few fresh features.
The 2-stage DSLR-like shutter button enables focus lock and rapid shooting in the Moment app, or faster capture in the iPhone camera app. Shooting moving subjects just got easier.
But Android advocates will be sorry, because this one's only for iPhones. You can find all of this and more on their website, shopmoment.com. They have 4 lenses to choose from, starting at $80. And at number 3, Iographer, a mobile case for Apple and Android devices that aims to make you a photojournalist. Once you strap your phone in, handles on either side helps you take steady, horizontal shots because vertical video is a no-go for any serious journalist.
Don't make a vertical video.
Why?
Vertical videos are a sin.
But the cool thing about Iographer is all its accessories. For $380, their iJournalist kit gives you 2 different lenses, a wireless mic, tripod, and light, just to name a few. Look it up at iographer.com, turning your phone into a full-fledged photographer on our tech list. Get this! Most American car horns beep in the key of F. Coming up, check out how this guy pimps his horn in this crazy viral video. Plus, the hot new game shows coming to a couch near you. And the biggest cruise ship by the numbers. Stay tuned, there's more coming up on the list.
Want to play a game? Well, great news. There are 4 new game shows coming to your TV screen that you'll be able to play along with from the comfort of your couch. It's game time on the Hot List. The first game show on our list, Hollywood Game Night. Season 5 of the Jane Lynch hosted show premieres tomorrow on NBC, but come on.
We don't look a day over season 3.
This time around, teams representing different TV shows face off against each other, competing in wacky games you'll probably want to recreate for your own game night.
A, B, C, D.
Alphabet. Though keep in mind, some of the games require a fair amount of setup, but if you're a grown-up who loves game night, it's worth the effort. The next game show on our list, The Gong Show.
It's The Gong Show.
The 70s classic returns tomorrow night on ABC with Mike Myers hosting in character as comedy legend Tommy Maitland. Celebrities judge eccentric performers sure to make you laugh, among other reactions. And you know the deal. If the performance is horrendous, they get the gong. From a giant gong, we go to a giant wall and the game show The Wall at number 3. Executive producer LeBron James and host Chris Hardwick bring this epic show back for season 2 tomorrow on NBC. And when we say epic, we mean it in terms of scope and in terms of the amount of money people can win.
We won $1.3 million.
Teams of 2 answered trivia questions together, then separately. Depending on how they do and where the balls land when they answer questions right, the money adds up. Just a warning, you will not be able to look away from this one. People can win big or lose it all, just like that.
I don't want you to pass out.
All right. And our 4th and final game show also includes a wall, but let's just say it's way different. Candy Crush. Yes, like the app. It's at number 4.
This is Candy Crush.
Mario Lopez hosts this new CBS show based on the ridiculously popular mobile game.
Yeah, baby.
This is mind-blowing.
If you've played the game, you know how it works.
Match candies as fast as possible.
But seeing it played on TV is pretty unbelievable.
10 seconds to go.
This is crazy.
No time for fear. 3, 2, 1.
It premieres July 9th.
Let's crush.
Game shows hoping to crush it on the Hot List.
Now something that could crush candy or anything else, really. The world's biggest cruise ship, Royal Caribbean Symphony of the Seas. It was floated out from dry dock and its maiden voyage is less than a year away. Let's take a look at this giant of a cruise ship by the numbers. 6 tugboats pulled it out to sea from the shipbuilding facility in France. 230,000 tons. That's the weight of Symphony of the Seas. It's more than 3,000 tons bigger than the current biggest cruise ship, its sister ship, Harmony of the Seas. For those who don't speak tons, that means it weighs 6 million pounds more than this beast. It's 1,188 feet long, meaning if you stood it on its end, it would be taller than the Eiffel Tower, though not as tall as the Empire State Building. For context, the Titanic was a paltry 883 feet and weighed a meager 52,310 tons. 6,780 is the max number of passengers. It has a 2,100-person crew, which would be more if some hadn't been replaced by robotic bartenders.
Robotics can empower creativity creativity of people choosing ingredients and making drinks.
20 restaurants will serve dishes born at the Royal Caribbean Test Kitchen, which is like a reality show for food.
We have lots of great ideas, but if you take 100 great ideas, maybe 10 of them at the most, 5 guaranteed will get to the test kitchen stage.
10 stories. That's the drop on the spiraling slide called the Ultimate Abyss. Passing through the 216 feet of tunnel takes about 13 seconds and elevates the average heart rate to 101.
You're gonna have to be a little bit brave to go on the abyss.
If you prefer a walk in the woods, 12,000 trees and plants have created a central park at sea. It also has 2 43-foot rock climbing walls to amuse guests, along with a children's water park, a full-size basketball court, 5 pools, a zip line, and an ice skating rink. Bon voyage! That's a look at the biggest cruise ship in the world by the numbers.
Well, now we're going to cruise on down to the beach for today's Buzz List.
We've got Forbes' list of America's top beaches of 2017. We're breaking down our favourites and what makes their towns beachy keen.
That's right, counting back from 3, Ocracoke Beach Village in North Carolina.
Seemingly tranquil, it was the home of the swashbuckling pirate Blackbeard.
Right, the pirate that once terrorized the village is now celebrated every October at the Ocracoke Blackbeard Pirate Jamboree.
Now, summer brings a rowdy Independence Day celebration, and the women prove to be just as feisty as the men with their women's arm wrestling tournaments.
Coming in at number 2, the white sands and emerald green waters of Grayton Beach in the Florida Panhandle.
That is one white sand castle. The surrounding park areas offer camping and cabins.
That's right, and if you want to do as the locals do, try paddleboard fishing.
Now that looks kind of precarious. You've got a balance there, haven't you? And our number 1 pick from Forbes' list of America's top beaches, Coronado Beach, San Diego, California.
This is the beach for glitz and glamour, with the famed Hotel Del Coronado hosting celebrities like Brad Pitt, Eva Mendes, and Robert Downey Jr.
Ooh, fancy. Now, when you're not frolicking on the beach, your family can take advantage of all San Diego has to offer, including Legoland and the San Diego Zoo.
That's right. For the complete list of Forbes' top beaches in America, head to thelisttv.com.
Getting back to the beach, it's what's on our Buzz List.
3 ways to win at life with the list. Know the next big thing.
You don't need a lot of space to have a stunning home.
Save time with life hacks.
You can extend their shelf life for about 3 to 5 days.
Stay healthy the easy way.
I love it! This is so fun!
Get your next epic win. Watch the list.
I know it's only been summer for 1 day, but enough with the heat already. Let's trade concrete for coral and take a deep dive into some of the best aquariums across America.
Open ocean.
There's only so many times you can watch Finding Dory before you want to see the live action version for yourself. There are some awesome aquariums out there. Here are a few of our faves. First up, Birch Aquarium in San Diego, California. This aquarium is also home to Scripps Institution of Oceanography at UCSD, so it's a safe bet they're gonna school you on fish. The Tide Pool Plaza is a must-see because it allows folks to get handsy with all kinds of sea creatures, and that view of the Pacific Ocean will blow your gills right off. Next stop, New Orleans, Louisiana. The Audubon Aquarium of the Americas was voted one of the best aquariums by USA Today, likely in part to this 400,000-gallon Gulf of Mexico exhibit and the Great Maya Reef exhibit.
We hope that in coming here, you not only learn about the ocean, but you become attached to the animals.
And how could you not? I mean, look at this newly hatched penguin and these adorable sea otters. Now you see why they call it the Big Easy. And finally, let's paddle down to Tampa, Florida.
Welcome to the Florida Aquarium,
which is home to more than 20,000 aquatic animals. Along with the many exhibits, guests can hop on the Wild Dolphin Cruise and get up close and personal with the wildlife. And let your little fishies take a dip at the aquarium's 2-acre adventure water park. Having a whale of an adventure at the best aquariums across America.
Now from the list, make your next grilled cheese a hunky gooey love with the Fat Elvis. Step 1, butter both sides and lightly grill 2 pieces of thick toast. Step 2, spread chunky peanut butter and strawberry preserves.
Chunky's the best.
Yeah.
Step 3, melt some white cheddar, add sliced banana and crispy bacon. Step 4, sizzle on the griddle and enjoy. For the latest trends, DIY, and life hacks, go to thelisttv.com. Want to binge watch The List? Stream us on Roku. Access more trends, deals, and life hacks on TV's #1 streaming device. Add The List to your Roku now.
On the next list, 1. Make real money selling your old junk. Pro tips to throwing the best garage sale on your block. 2. Fire up the barbecue with booze, grilling veggies for your cocktails. And 3. From bananas to beer, the craziest vending machines you'll ever see. All that on tomorrow's list.
No one likes being honked at, whether you're in a car, bike riding or walking. It can come across quite aggressive. But what if the honk could be a little friendlier? That solution is on the viral list.
Say goodbye to your annoyingly grating car horn and say hello to a friendlier car horn.
Yes.
YouTuber and engineer Mark Rober put this together, and in this new video shows how you can do it too. You've got to see this thing in action. It's over on thelisttv.com, along with the 2 other types of car horns he installed, like this doozy. Honk if you love new honks on the viral list.
You know, I'm all about being friendly, but I'm most excited about the really loud horn that he made.
Because you like to make a statement, don't
I
you?
do.
Yes, you do. But be prepared for some stares.
I know, but I am ready. I think it's going to be worth it.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
We'll see you tomorrow.